Hello and welcome, this is Azdrerios speaking and you're watching my Castlevania Dracula X Perfect Run series. Last time in this series we raided the burning village and fought against Cerberus, an incredibly easy boss with a very pattern-based fighting tactic. But that's seriously not important right now because we're taking on Stage 2. Stage 2 is mainly composed of the entrance to Dracula's castle. I'm sure it's gonna be one heck of a fight, but I'm ready for it. Let's go. Alright, Vampire Killer's playing in the background and we're all buckled up and ready to roll. Let's do this. The first area is kind of like a combination of an obstacle course and a score attack challenge. These fishmen here are basically just cannon fodder. They jump from below, but most of the time they really don't have anything too secure to stand on, meaning they're there just so you can whip yourself some points. And I'm fairly sure those floating candles, yeah, just go with it, hold bags of golden. And yeah, that's our gate, folks. Isn't it just beautiful? Truly a splendid example of Gothic architecture. I'm kidding. Okay, second area, and we are greeted by skeletal apes. Do not underestimate the apes. Just when you think they're as stupid as they seem, they prove you wrong. These guys have a secret weapon at their disposal. Barrels. Yeah, those barrels can be destroyed with just one whiplash, but that doesn't mean they're harmless. Trust me, you'll see some of that in the bloopers. And we're inside. What's up with the light show? Come on, seriously, I'm fairly sure it was nighttime in the previous area. Never mind. The axe armors in this game are actually relatively easy to dispatch. Just sit down and whip like crazy. Alright, now that this Holy Cross has played its purpose, it's about time we switch to Holy Water. It's pretty much a necessity in the next group. You'll see why. This is why we need Holy Water. These goddamn spear guards. What makes these guys especially annoying is the way they try to gank you. Taking down one spear guard is actually relatively easy, but when there's two floors in a single room and both of them have a spear guard on them, things get kind of hectic. I'm fairly sure they're the second most annoying enemy in this game, second only to Medusa heads. But we'll talk about those when we actually encounter them. Luckily Holy Water can be used to take these guys out from far away, but it does consume quite a lot of hearts if you do so. And apparently Transylvania is the country of ever-changing daylight. First it was nighttime, then daytime, and now apparently dusk is on its way. All this in just a few minutes. Can anyone really make sense of this? I know I can't. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about these rare skeletons. There are two kinds of them. Ones that run on all fours and try to tackle you, and ones that function as an enhanced version of the regular skeleton enemy. I've never found the first one to be that threatening, but the one that shoots bones can be a bit on the annoying side if you give it a chance to attack. Okay people, we're at the boss, and the game conveniently gives us the best possible sub-weapon for this job. Can you believe? This game can actually be nice for once. They say God works in mysterious ways. Well, today's boss doesn't. Say hello to Bat Company. This fella's incredibly easy to handle if you know what you're doing. Basically, the main idea is to keep him in his tracks by repeatedly triggering his transformation by throwing daggers at the giant bat. If you time it right and know the range of his attack, he doesn't stand a chance against you. You'll be done in no time. And guess what? As long as a boss has a final attack, it's bound to cause an outtake. Call it a curse if you want to. But anyways, we're done with this stage. It's time for something completely new in my videos. Yes sir, outtakes. Or bloopers. Or failed takes. Whatever you wanna call them. Some stages cause more bloopers, some cause less. For example, I actually managed to beat stage 1 without failing even once. However, this stage... let's just say things were a little trickier this time around. As small as this place was, it still managed to tag me a few times. No, it wasn't really the spear guard room, more like... better for me to just show you. I'll show you just how much I failed. While attempting a tactical retreat maneuver, make sure you secure the way first. Triple axed. When things don't go according to plan, panic strikes. Yeah, I've no excuses. Sometimes miscalculations lead to bloopers, especially if you're a bad gamer. I was 100% sure that bat wouldn't be able to touch me, yet it still did. No excuses. Bad gaming. Yeah. Whew boy. Yep, I told you final attacks always get me at least once, no matter how easy they are to dodge. This stage isn't hard, it really isn't. I mostly failed because of my own clumsiness. I only have myself to blame. If you want a more in-depth analysis of this stage and the boss, check out the video description. And I'm fairly sure this marks the end of this episode. Here's hoping you'll join me in the next episode where I tackle stage 3, which I actually consider to be the hardest stage in this whole game. This is Azdrerios signing out.